We got ourselves, I think, what is it? Chillbane going up first. And his team is Demoniac. We got ourselves Karma, GT Port. We got ourselves Malfax. And we got OnYou versus Boomisol on Team Red. Gaia as a hunter. We got Hornstar going here first. Versus Chillbane. Already taking quite a bit of beating. He's going to go for the Demonic immediately. Chillbane is going to break out of that stun with Lichborn interrupting the Demon Hunter as soon as he gets a chance. AMS available for Chillbane, but Blur up for Hornstar as well. Maledict thrown at Horn, preventing him from any kind of heal. He might have to go for Demonic form here with meta. That's going to be actually a root by Chillbane for a second, just to get the Demon Hunter off of him. Horn is going to drop in a Crucible at Chillbane, and he trinkets out of, I think, another stun, or maybe it was in prison. But Chillbane is going to be down to Trinket for a bit. Horn also does not have a Trinket. And he got his Metamorphosis going from Demonic. But a full meta is what he's going to need to do. I think he's going to have to get counter-offensive to this cooldowns right here for Chillbane. Grip and Horns are in as he goes flying up in the air with that raid from above. Is going to go for a Metamorphosis as Chillbane is going to ramp up his damage. It looks like Horn is just going to pump out more damage to it. He got that massive leech. The more damage he does, the more healing he gets. And that Entourage Trinket proc is going to be really, really juicy right here. Chillbane forced to use Death back immediately. And Horn actually starting to look less healthy right now. He's trying to do as much damage on Chillbane, but he's just not able to do enough to get the heal rolling. That Entourage Trinket, though, is doing a massive amount of heals. Good thing Chillbane did go through the Dark Pact here. He is having to cycle cooldowns through Metamorphosis. As soon as meta is down, Chill is then going to be able to finally get him some value damage onto Hornstar. Another Entourage Trinket. It's so disgusting how good it is for Demon Hunters, man. The amount of healing to get. And another proc! That is incredible! Every time you see those little spores above Horn's head, that's it, man. That's it. He's gonna get a massive heal. Chillbane, though, next Remorseless Winter he has, he needs to min-max the damage out of it as soon as he gets a chance, though. Eye-Beam coming out, interrupts it immediately. And it's still going to be the Entourage Trinket proc. And Chillbane actually dropping quite low. He's having to go for a bit of a defensive play. Lichborn coming out defensively here. Darkness dropping in for Horn as he's starting to run out of cooldowns here. And actually going to be one of his Azeroth traits. As it is below 50% health, he's actually going to lose a bit of that damage. So for Chillbane, might be able to commit less into healing and more into damage. More Frost Strikes, less Death Strikes. That's going to be Maledict, I think, thrown at Chillbane. Was it? No, might have been a Maledict. Oh, Maledict onto Horn, though. He's still going to get himself Metamorphosis. AMS coming out for Chillbane. Transfusion to follow. Does have himself the Remorseless Winter rolling. Grip and Hornstar back in as he gets yet another Hunter Rod proc, man. Alrighty, let's introduce the rest of the team of Red. We got ourselves Gaia. We got ourselves Marilisa. And we got ourselves Thundress as an Elemental Shaboy. Oh my god. 3 minutes in, though. Chillbane is still hanging in. So right now, it's really up to Chillbane to find a way to beat Horn, dude. Because that amount of damage and healing from a Demon Hunter is just hard. That's tough. Lichborn for Chillbane. Having to tussle with more Demonic form. I think he needs to really get himself a setup onto Horn once Demonic form is down. I think it's the only chance he has. Does have himself Death back rolling. Using those cooldowns early allows him to stay in combat with Horn, burn through their cities, and then use them later as well. Horn does have Blur. That's going to be huge defensive. Chillbane does not have enough damage, man. He can heal a lot, but he just doesn't have enough damage as a Frost DK to really break through some of the offensive pressure or heal offensive pressure with Horn. 4 minutes in, dude. We're going to see this game high into dampening unless Chillbane kills over. I really don't want to see him just kill over just like that. I want him to fight tooth and nail, but this is tough. How did Illidan lose against Arthas then when they fought back in Warcraft 3? Look at this. Demon Hunters have so much leech. Was he spec wrong? That must have been the problem. Illidan was probably spec wrong. Or maybe the level differences, you know, level 70 versus level 80. Of course, Arthas wins. You know what I mean? Eye-Beam for Horn. Chillbane still super low. Lichborn coming out to keep him afloat a little bit longer. And Horn does burn Blur here. So that's Blur together with Metamorphosis. He's taking less damage, but he's healing even more. That's going to be quite tough. Chillbane does have CDs rolling, but he's going to get hit with a stun right after. Entourage Trinket does get a proc, but it's at least it's not in Demonic form. That's going to be Malik on Hornstar right now. This is where Chillbane could maybe go for a lot of damage. Does he get to grip Hornstar down? He does not. So he's actually just going to have to wait. So Horn does get to wait out that Malik completely. Might even have I-Beam coming back very, very soon. Chill sitting out super low health. It feels like one more stun on the guy without Lichborn. Without a stun, and he might be dead. Stun comes in. I-Beam to follow. Does have AMS rolling, but that could be a lot of physical damage out of Hornstar right now. Enough to shred the Chill. He does not have any health left at all, man. Dampening is finally rolling in. And it doesn't look good for our Frost Death Knight friend here. Blur available for Hornstar, I guess, for a short, limited amount of time. And Chillbane does go for himself Lichborn, and he's getting himself Empower and Rune weapons. Try and do what he can on Horn. Just maintains that healing throughout the chicken. Look at that thing. It's keeping him afloat the whole time. Chillbane does get himself maybe one last death pact here before he topples over. If he can wait out the necrotic effect, he might be able to get himself some crazy amount of recovery here. But Horn has Blur up, has Darkness up. He actually has every cooldown back up. Stun comes in, Trick is out of it immediately. Does he go for the I-Beam? Metamorphosis instead. And I-Beam to extend it even further. Chillbane needs to bunker down at this point. There's no way he can get the damage through Hornstar. At least I don't think he can. 6 minutes in. AMS up and running for Chillbane right now though. Transfusion to follow. Hornstar getting that lucky Underrod procs. Wait, did Underrod proc twice now? Was it like a bigger proc then? Just proc twice and then the healing combined together or something? Because I felt like it sat there for a little bit long. I always wondered that. Sometimes it sits there for a while, like the spores above your head. Sit there for a little bit too long. Interrupting Hornstar as he gets even more I-Beam. That's another I-Beam to extend the metamorphosis even longer. The Chillbane suffering super low in health into a stun. Lichborn's out of it. Does he have any more healing? Stun onto Hornstar. Barely any health left. Does he have enough for a Death Strike even? Another Blade Dance. Another proc for Horn. Doesn't have to worry about himself at all ever. And Chillbane does get another slow onto Horn. Hiding behind the pillar. Do what he can. And a Crucible or even an Azeroth Spike is all it takes to take him out. That is just super rough. Karma GG port getting a short stun onto Hornstar. Does drop down Darkness. Looking to maybe absorb all that touch of death damage. And is able to absorb all this Fist of Fury damage. And does that Darkness do it? That Darkness does not absorb. Actually, a touch of death did take. But all that Underrod healing, like, it just recovers him super quickly. It does go up in the air. Karma GG port does not have a way to break out of it. He's going to Dragon Kick away for a moment. With the port away. Looking to recover a little bit of health at least against the DH. He's gonna get right on top of him. Wall out of GG port. Has Karma if he needs to, so if things ever go bad, does let him Fist of Fury to lock down Hornstar for just a second. But he's looking really clean right now with a demonic leech healing and actually burning through so much damage into Karma GG port. Karma just might have to bail out of there. He's going to attack his last out of the Dragon Kick and a roll. That's a lot of mobility cooldowns being put together. Dropping down a port in case he needs to bail out of them. Might need to use it earlier. Karma GG port still holding on to a trinket. Hornstar did not go for an I-Beam there. I guess he was maybe expecting a trinket out of Karma. Could dispel that shield. Does dispel that safety trinket immediately. That's going to be a Karma. It needs to use Karma right now. There it is. And there it is, and Hornstar just needs to get away from it ASAP. Just wait it out for a second. Karma's trying to stay offensive, but he's still super low in health. Into an prison. Next stun could be it. Does still hold on to a trinket, unless he decides to go for Relentless this time. That's going to be a Horn flying up in the air, getting a couple of spells from above. Nothing you can do at this point, dude. The trick for Underrod, I'm even running Maledict too. That trinket is so insane, dude. For Demon Hunters in Metamorphosis, because they have insane leech while in meta. And that trinket, if it procs while in meta, huge amount of healing, dude. Huge amount of healing. He doesn't even worry about his own self-heal. Like, Crucibles can just go offensively. And if he wants to use them defensively for self-heal, it's just impossible to break through. They're just rough. Look, just any small ability can proc it too. At 24% dampen is still doing quite a bit of healing. It's nuts. I think, yeah, running Maledict through that, it's impossible. I think you have to play Tank Trinket against that too. If you're like a Death Knight, I think you have to play Tank Trinket. And kids, Karma GG's, he would use a leg sweep not offensively, just trying to run, trying to get away from the DH. He doesn't have anything left. Popping every wall available. I think it's just gonna go down. Barely hanging on by a thread, man. Crucible, oh, and a Azeroth Spike right after. Chases after this guy, man. Is this man actually unstoppable? Looks like Oniyu's up next. You have to fight fire with fire. And Oniyu might be the man to do it. Does he have the Underrod trinket? It looks like he might be playing the... he might actually be playing a different trinket. I think he's playing the Ink Pod from Morgazoa in Eternal Palace. And Hornstar is going to be behind on some CDs. He doesn't have Wall, he doesn't have Darkness for 10 seconds. And Oni is actually just getting shredded right now. One of his traits is going to be down for the count. But Hornstar and him are both playing the same traits, and Hornstar does get pretty low too. So their trait goes down as well. Oniyu still has all his defensives if things ever go bad. And Horn goes for full metamorphosis. And Tricket's out of that imprison, goes for the I-beam right after. It's actually going to go flying up next to Oniyu. He's actually going to... Oh, wait, he actually might have put himself in a bad situation. Underrun Trinket, maybe clutch. Maybe that Underrun Trinket procs. Trinket procced, actually. His Underrun Trinket proc to keep him alive. Instant Trinket for Oniyu as he gets hit with Imprison. Darkness absorbing that Crucible. Trying to get in Darkness of his own. It's RNG fest right now. Stun onto Oniyu. Does Darkness absorb everything for him? And Hornstar barely any health, bleeds out at the end. That is incredible. That Underrun Trinket almost got him the kill, dude. But Oniyu was quick. He was quick on his feet. Oh my god, this Darkness for Darkness. What is this? Demon Hunters, dude. This one ability, it makes a play. Literally one ability pressed, play of the game, dude. What is this, Overwatch with the Qs? He literally pressed Q, man. Guy is up next, getting the blood of the enemy onto Oniyu. Interesting choice. Trinket's out of it late though. Got a Barbasus, and he's gonna have to crawl all the way to Oniyu. Stunned by the pet. Bestial Wrath coming out. Does not get the blood of the enemy value though. He has blood of the enemy early. Oniyu does have his trait burned through. If you can somehow kite Oniyu to the Darbasus, he might be in a decent spot. Because that Basus will do quite a bit of damage. Stun onto Gaia. Does have a freezing trap though. So Oniyu got stuck. Actually, it's like, he even looked his character frozen in the trap. Like, uh-oh, I stepped on something. Try to get himself Cyclotronic, force a kick out of Gaia. He actually can still get that Cyclotronic off. Only you actually have the opportunity. Gaia does not have an interrupt anymore. He just used it. So actually, that could be the way he kills him in the end. I-beam to follow, uses it on his pet. He actually is going to go hitting the pet. It's going to be a Monk, a Pandaren. Interrupt for just a second. Pandaren incap. Does he have another freezing trap? Turtle Shell coming out on Oniyu. So has plenty of healing. The pet is actually dead. He has to go over summoning the pet. So I guess he did while he was in Turtle Shell. Oniyu getting some Crucibles or one of his trades back. It's going to be another Blade Dancer to Gaia. Barely has any health. It's going to go up in the air. Actually going to be a Fell Lancer too. Getting stunned from way up down. Way up above. How? And Gaia gonna poke out, get the kill command, and then get it clean. Just cleaned out by Oniyu, man. We must saw another Demon Hunter, dude. Demon Hunters for days. But he's gonna be up next, trying to see what he can do. Can he even compete with these bad boys? I'm playing a lot of Classic, but I think he still has the tricks, dude. He has the skills, dude. He knows what's up. Oh my god, man. My god. Alright, Oniyu. How's it gonna go for you, my guy? How's this gonna go? Stunned by Boomasaur getting that I-beam. Trinket for Oniyu immediately as he gets low into an I-beam. Back up. Needs to get the demonic rolling. Boomasaur is gonna fly up in the air. One is not gonna do the same tricks. Actually, doesn't even have access to fly up yet. He's just gonna invulnerability out of there. Let Boom hang out above. Just do what he can. Pelt whatever he can. Oh. Interesting position he was imprisoned on for a second. Cyclotronic coming out, interrupted, trying to get his own Cyclotronic. Also getting an interrupt into the prison into Boomasaur. Blade dance out of both of these two, and it looks like Boomsaur is the one chasing after Oniyu right now. Getting offensive, stun onto Oniyu. I-beam, double stun to follow. Does he have enough Chaos Blaze? That's going to be a Blade dance for a second. Oniyu needs to get up some Darkness. Is that Darkness enough to absorb? Use Crucible offensively. You should have healed, maybe. And Boomasaur does take him out, and it's going to be Mal. So many Demon Hunters, dude. So many Demon Hunters. Stun onto Boomasaur. He doesn't even stand a chance there anymore. He's got shredded in an I-beam. And Mal is gonna go up on the Paladin immediately, chasing after the Zoot. Hodge forces the Trinket out of the Demon Hunter right after. Shield of Vengeance following up for Mal as they are gonna get a shield. Shield of Vengeance popped. Safety Trinket popped. Bubble right now in case the Demon Hunter goes super ham while they got wings up and running with a Crucible to follow. Oh my god, as soon as the bubble is down, I think Marla is out of the fight though. They need to get another Hodge or something. Stunned by the Demon Hunter. Trick inside of it. Does he have a Hodge of his own? I think he's done for. Unless he can get himself a heal. I think he might be done. Heal right now, my boy. Heal. You have to heal. For the dampen. It wasn't only 57%. You're okay. Only 57%. You can totally dampen out of that one. Oh my god. Chaos bladed by another DH. And Thundress is up next. Last man standing. Lightning Lasso. wrangling up this Demon Hunters. Probably gonna go for a big old stun. Trinket it out of them. Stun onto Malf. Actually gonna get himself a bit of a zapperoonie there. That's gonna be Darkness. That needs to get away from the Darkness, interrupting that IB immediately. And Thundress gets up for an Earthshock, but I think it was absorbed into the Darkness. Does land a Hex! That's a Flying Frog! That's a perfect Hex! That is the best Hex ever! So Malf does not get to do any damage, but also doesn't get to do healing or anything. That's perfect! And Malf is actually afraid of the Shaman. A few more seconds left for that Lightning Lasso, and he's done for Lightning Lasso. That's it, lights out! Lights out, buddy! And Thundress is the last man standing, dude, versus a Subtlety Rogue! Demoniac went sub for this one. This could be actually a pretty cool equal match. Shadow Step into Thundress immediately. Just gotta hit him with a Malik, though. Not gonna let him get any heals. Wall coming out for Thundress. More stuns coming in for Demoniac. Cloaks is right now as he's trying to get a Hex. Does not land a Hex. Interrupt on the cast. Thundress actually in a bad spot. Does he have the Dwarven Racial? Into a blind. I think he has nothing left. Did get hit with a Maledict for Demoniac. Did have it for them at least. But I think that's it, man. Unless Demoniac makes a mistake here. Dire mistake. That's it. Shadow Strike. Into Lightning Lasso. Trinkets out of it. Kidney Shot still. And I think Thundress is out of the fight. Unless Demoniac does not have the damage here. Does he not have any? Oh, I guess the last Shadow Strike that he needed. That's all he needed there. Damn, dude. 5 million damage. What is this Demon Hunter damage, dude? What is this DH damage? Chillbane. Oh my god, that healing too. Demon Hunters, dude. World of Demon Hunters.